Hi, and welcome to Movies Suck. Today, we're going to have a look at Men in Black International. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a bomb. Not the good type of bomb. It's the bad type of bomb. A type of bomb that can destroy a once popular franchise. The type of bomb that on the surface looks like a fancy new laptop. Underneath is all C4 plastic explosive. When you lift the cover, it blows up in your face and leaves you all concussed and confused and wondering why whoever sent it to you hates you so much. And while you wipe the soot from your eyes, it hops up, kicks you in the nuts for good measure, for daring to hope that you are getting something nice. It then runs across the hall and starts telling your neighbours that you were the one that ran over their cat last week, and that you tell everybody in the street that they're responsible for the blocked drains that have been stinking up the area. That is how bad this film is. It masquerades as a fancy, expensive suit while being made from the cheapest material with the laziest, most slipshod stitching. But you don't know until you wear it. And then bits start falling off, threads start snagging on door frames, and by the time you get to work, you're wearing one of those short jackets that matadors wear as armour against bulls. Come on, there's got to be some reason for those jackets. They make no sense. There is very little to like about this film. It feels disjointed, and in no part feels connected to another. You could start watching this movie in the middle, then go back to the start, then skip to the end, then just re-watch the middle part, and it would still make about as much sense. It doesn't draw you into the story. It just flickers in the background, like a candle on a windowsill. Once in a while it flickers in such a way that you glance at it, but it just isn't the main focus of the room. When I wasn't falling asleep, I was feeling apathetic and just unable to engage with anything happening on the screen. Chris Hemsworth was the only interesting thing in this movie, but his usual charm was masked by a story and script that did their best to rein in his personality and bring him to heel. The film did its best to emasculate him by giving Tessa Thompson as many of the major wins as possible, and by making her out to be the clear-thinking, intelligent character, and making Chris Hemsworth into a lovable but bumbling comic relief, a role that, thanks to his comic timing, is easy for him to play, which reminds me of one of the few scenes that did actually make me laugh, involving Chris Hemsworth throwing a tiny hammer at an alien bodyguard. And honestly, if he had turned into Thor right there, I just don't think that would have saved this film. Perhaps this is the fault of the writers, since Men in Black is supposed to be an action comedy, and the writers of this badly thought out story previously only wrote action movies like Iron Man and, dare I say it, Transformers Last Night, a film which I can clearly link to this one due to the feeling of complete emotional disassociation from the things happening on the screen. Maybe if a guy who wrote comedies like, I don't know, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure had had a hand in this, it might have turned out better. It just seems to me that comedy writers are better at writing comedy. Maybe I'm just crazy. The film has the sort of feel of a Men in Black film, but unfortunately none of the character and fun of the original movies, of which the first is still by far the best. Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones are sadly missed here, and though Chris Hemsworth tries hard to give the film a sense of fun and give the action some much needed momentum, it all just falls flat. And Tessa Thompson seems to have been badly miscast as the little girl who sees Men in Black neuralize her parents after they had an alien encounter, then spends the rest of her life trying to track down the organization and join them, which she does with remarkable simplicity by somehow hacking into the Hubble telescope and tracking a spaceship so she knows its landing place, which luckily turned out to be nearby, and then just follow the Men in Black back to their headquarters. Simples. Then, after a very short interview, which mostly seemed to consist of her saying that she's very smart and claiming to look good in black, a claim refuted by how she actually looks when we see her dressed in black, then though it doesn't say anything about it, it seems that she has had 2 weeks of training and scored in the 90-odd% range for every subject because she's so smart. Typical Hollywood left-wing tropes aside, this movie really isn't worth your time. If you want to watch a movie about Men in Black, dust off your DVD collection and put the 1997 original movie back on, and enjoy a film that is unpretentious and focuses purely on a fun story with good action, good comedy, and some great acting. On a side note, it is never a good thing when your leading cast members are outacted and made to look like wallpaper by an animated character that isn't even in the whole movie. He's looking at you, Pawnee. So, in short, I would say that if you're a raging insomniac, this movie could help you. Or if what you really need is a bit of white noise with the accompanying pictures, then this is right up your street. As ever, if you enjoy this content, like, share, subscribe. This is Movie Suck, signing out. Here come the men in black. They won't let you remember. The good guys dressed in black. Remember that, just in case you ever face-to-face any contact. The title held by me, MIB, means what you think you saw, you did not see. So don't blink, be what was there is now gone. Men in black suits with the black Ray-Bans on. Walk in shadow, move in silence, guard against extraterrestrial violence. Yo, we ain't on no government list. We straight don't exist, no names and no fingerprints. Saw something strange, watch your back, because you never quite know where the MIBs is at. Here come the men in black.